Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers, and in the middle of the night, which we're yawning for, we're gonna see about building a prawn suit. Weirdly enough, the ledge was probably the hardest thing to find.
I thought the game was crashed.
Yeah, I think it's because you tried doing it whilst the game's still saving.
There's no sense of power. Achievement.
Oh wow, only 7% of people have done this, so apparently it just drops in the sea. 6 straight to the bottom. Yeah, only like 7% of people have done this. We've accomplished more than anyone else. Is it stuck on the ground? Can you not swim in it?
There is a button that lets you... That's a check.
Why?
There you go. Left bumper.
What is with this game and its control options?
And it does have limited flight.
Okay, but you can actually get on land is a good thing. Now, what on earth are we going to do with the prawn suit? Because I guess now we can look to, upgrade, I think?
Yeah, we need to go...
Because I think we can explore that one ship area, because I think that may have had some prawn suit stuff, the one we were nearby. You know, the ship area, the mushroom area that, I thought we drowned in. Oh, hey, that's a death that didn't occur from gasopods.
We need to find Cyclops parts.
So, if you're going to start Google searching, I'll end this little chunk, because that's how we're going to do these recordings from now on. So, until we've actually got something worth showing off...
The Sea Trader's path, I know, has...
For our prawn suit, we'll just go... Whoop,
the right buttons to press. Stay over there!
and we're back!
I have a knife.
And the prawn suit. Which, again, as I've said, the logic shown in MCU movies shows that if you get electrocuted, it just recharges your suit. In fact, it turbocharges it. So you go to 200%, thus making you stronger. That's approaching us, specifically. It got bored of us. Don't worry, I understand. It's a perfectly natural thing to do.
I almost got stuck in the mushrooms.
In fact, I'm more impressed when you're not bored of us.
Especially in this playthrough. Whee!
Don't worry, it's your job to make it entertaining, Rafi.
Yep. Bye! I mean, I have done stuff. Goddamn lithium!
I'm not sure you've done stuff. I've seen you on your phone, and every time I see you on your phone, I'm worried you're going to tell me more bad news about the world.
I mean, I could, but it's not for now.
It's actually to the point where I was actually going to talk about, I've been meaning to talk about...
You are very red.
Yeah. Been meaning to talk about, the day I spent with the kids. Oh, we can punch people with a prawn suit, yeah.
Go away.
And those assholes deserve it.
Go.
Don't release a sad sound. You're the one who couldn't bother to follow directions. I was going to talk about the day I spent with the kids, which there was lots of funny moments to it. With a little sunshine, he was up and running about, and so he was in the trampoline. I'd do the same game that I'd used to play with the others, where he'd run to one side of it, I'd push against it, and then they'd run to the other side to push against where my hand is against the net.
Oh, hello, friends. I think you're stuck, like me.
With the Little Abyss, there was a funny moment where she was opening up the toy box to get some more toys out while she was on a tricycle, and the first thing she pulled out was the toy baseball bat. So she was riding about on a tricycle wielding a baseball bat in one hand, held up, and it's like, oh gosh, our prophecies, they've come to reality.
What?
She's already started to become a biker gang member at the ripe old age of 2, coming up to 3. But I kind of feel like a part of that sort of memory is now somewhat...
oh, thank you for clipping into existence.
Is now somewhat, I guess the word, darker. Because I was saying, I had a really fun time playing Smash Bros. The Little Hurricane, and now it's kind of awkward. Like, maybe I should...
Yeah. Yeah.
Smash Bros. Is not the sort of thing you apparently want to do with children anymore.
We scanned the whole...
Yeah, it was the other part, yeah.
So I'm gonna go...
Yeah, like, you mentioned that you didn't find it to be a political situation, which is fair enough.
I don't think it is political.
Yeah, it's a bit one-sided in terms of...
Yeah.
There's not much other room for debate, really.
Yeah, no. There shouldn't be room for debate.
I mean, if there are false accusations, there is room there, but most of the ones which have happened have been legit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot of drama. I mean,
drama's not quite
the word. I mean, to be fair, it's very dramatic.
It is.
So it fits the word. And I'm not sure the best way to describe it other than drama, really.
There's been a lot of crime.
Yes, like it's not even controversy, as some people would say. It's
crime.
Yeah.
Turns out grooming children is a crime.
Who would have thought?
You know, that thing that's written in the book as a crime is a crime.
In all of the books... Oh my gosh, Rafi. Look up. Right. Is that a building?
What?
Okay, punch the guy. The thing in front of us.
No, it's a wall.
Well, up.
Yeah, it's just a wall.
Oh, they're reef backs. They literally looked like it was a hub area. I mean, like, you look back to that. It looks like, you know, that thing looks like it's got windows and everything.
Goddamn hull fragments.
It's kind of weird, though, how it wasn't just the Smash Bros. Community where this suddenly popped up in recently, you know, 4 different actual cases and then, I think, a couple false allegations. But the fact that also, like, the head of EVO also came under scrutiny. For no, not scrutiny, as in, like, literally came out, you know, was, you know, point out
with
to
crime.
Yeah, of crime, yeah. Which, as a Dead or Alive fan, is just wonderfully ironic, really, because he's the guy who said that Dead or Alive, you know, shut down the Dead or Alive stream, saying it didn't reflect their core values. Apparently, it's because the characters are of age, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually went back onto Dead or Alive Reddit, and their reactions to it were quite smug about this situation. I mean, the Shakespeare line of "they doth protest too much" seems quite accurate, really.
Yeah.
Towards
egg.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is don't touch kids. Also, just
as in a inappropriate manner.
Don't sexually abuse people.
That's generally a good thing.
Don't
to do.
abuse your power to then groom and sexually abuse people. The fact that these are things that have to be stated in the first place.
Okay. I remember back in the day someone sort of making that argument saying, like, I think this was against, like, religious people, saying you don't need a sort of Bible, you know, you shouldn't need a, like, religious book to tell you this sort of thing. Really, it seems to be a problem in every creed, every sort of structure, every political wing, every, you know, there seems, weirdly enough...
Every power dynamic results in people abusing it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, that's the equality that all people have been looking for. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. Everyone has paedophiles in it, apparently. Every community.
What a joy. What a wonderful world we live in. Humanity is saved.
That's our equality. Everyone gets one. You get one in your community, you get one in your community.
But, like, we joke about this. We're aware it is, like, a serious matter.
There's a thing where things are so terrible that you can't help but laugh at, how did it get to that point?
Yeah.
Why is this the case?
It's also a matter
like
of...
2020 in of itself.
Yeah, just everything in 2020. People are kind of growing numb. But the thing is, like, all we can really do is what is already being done. Oh my god, thank you, finally.
Oh,
hello, baby.
They are cute. That's pretty much what we came out to get. So,
new blueprint synthesized.
You got any more
Cyclops.
you want to say up at the point before we interrupt again?
Whilst it sucks that any of this has happened in the first place, it is a good thing that these people are being outed. Please just pick it up.
It's lead. We need lead. Oh gosh, pick up the lead. Why? Why would it let us have lead? There
we
thank
go.
gosh.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. The issue is this stuff has happened, and we can't change the fact that it's happened. So from now on, it's just a matter of removing these people and making it a safer environment. Which is already starting to take place. People are already looking at ways to make it a safe environment.
It generally comes with a lot of the common sense things, such as parents should be in attendance and don't drink.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of the no-duh solutions. Like, why did you not think of this beforehand?
Where am I going?
I am, of course, worried in this situation that false allegations are going to pop up, in which case there has been 2 already thrown out. Well, I'm not sure about 2. Like, the second one I've heard about, but the first one I've actually seen go about. But still, there's a case of 5 being legit situations. Also, their sand shark is yeah. It's worrying when that happens because because in the moment that false allegations start, they start to delegitimize the true, real ones.
The second one, they defended themselves, and then something else came up, which they couldn't defend themselves from.
Okay.
So
like, there was an accusation they were legit for, but not the first one.
The first one, like, it's possible that they
was it a more serious one, or
the second one was a bit more serious.
Oh, okay.
Well,
at that point, it kind of doesn't even matter what the first one was if a far more serious situation happened.
There was nothing, like, physical, but, like, given child grooming has been a consistent thing in that community, then it's still bad. Also, it's kind of... I don't really want to say funny, but convenient that most of it took place in the same house.
Huh.
Yeah, like
that's a cursed house.
At least like 3 of the situations took place in.
Well, why are they taking place in a house?
What do you mean?
Like, I thought this was all tournament scene stuff.
Well, yeah, it was a house where a bunch of the tournament players lived together.
It's weird.
Yeah, and it didn't end well either.
Like, given they're Smash Bros. Players, who would want to have a group of people who don't shower or bathe in a singular location?
Not all of them would have been melee.
Not true.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Okay, so we're probably going to need to gather parts for the Cyclops,
Yes, so we're going to be off screen for a while.
So
I'm just swapping the...
We just wanted to, talk about this charming subject.
I think more so... I was going to avoid it. I had no intent in talking about it.
I felt like we could talk about it in a decent enough manner without it being too... Like, we kind of avoided names. And also the fact that it weirdly enough kind of ended up... Unfortunately, it kind of ended up rolling into what I had to talk about. Because I've been meaning to talk about that for a while, but now it's kind of...
No.
It is kind of ironic, the situation now.
Please, take me up, mothership.
Someone even joked about they sort of Googled Super Smash Bros. Like, imagine being a parent going, who's been asked to buy Smash Bros for your kids, and this is the first thing that pops up as a Google result.
Yeah, I bet Nintendo are thrilled. I guess to be fair,
they have been justified in avoiding being part of the competitive scene.
To be fair, yet again, it's better that this stuff comes to light than
it never being exposed.
Yeah, then.
Because otherwise it'd just keep happening.
Child grooming continuing. But, yeah, we're going to gather parts, most likely, because I doubt we've got what we need.
Yep.
Oh, that's full.
So, see you soon. Hopefully with a built Cyclops or something entertaining that happened on the way to build a Cyclops.
Yeah, cycle happened. Bye.
So, we made a discovery.
Prawn suit has its own storage unit, which is where those 2 bits of lead are, which
Apparently,
for some
seemingly
reason
like
is stored in its junk,
Yes.
which also means
I was thinking we could have a more normal conversation after the Smash Bros. One, but then again, even the other subject I've got to talk about isn't normal.
it does prove it looks stupid as hell. Oh, well, there I go.
The tiny gap!
Which technically wasn't even a gap, because it's...
How did we fall through that? Our character really is a lima beam.
Oh, no, that gap, yep. Let's fix it.
So, do we have enough lead, or do we still
No, I
need
need
one more?
one more,
Wow.
because apparently you're repairing.
I think you have to drop it. It may be interfering with the other stuff.
No, I'm pretty sure I've repaired the seam off here. What?
That's normal. Do it from above then. Do that. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's-
fine. You know what? I don't care. Yep. To the bottom.
Yeah, I
we
just
go.
love how it just drops.
Lead.
Yeah, so off you go to find lead.
Everyone's favourite. You can kind of float with it. It's very inefficient. I am Iron Man.
And like I said, if you get electrocuted, you'll recharge your berries.
Oh no. Iron Man uses like sci-fi magic.
Oh, that's actually a quick thing to mention. Apparently, you may have seen it from Rebel Taxi, apparently Marvel kind of did their own Teen Titans Go.
Oh my god, yeah, I watched that video. It looks
oddly better than everything Marvel's done in recent years regarding their cartoons.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, yeah, that doesn't take much. But also very sad.
Right,
Also, their choice of characters. We need a child-friendly sort of choice of characters, so we'll have some weird ones like, Spider-Ham and Frog 4 and Baby Groot. But we also want people to actually watch it, so here's Iron Man for randomly, and also we keep really wanting to push Captain Marvel, so here we go. That's basically how the selection was done, let's be honest.
Yep.
They could have gone with weird ones as well for the rest, but they're like, we need to push Captain Marvel. We need Iron Man there, even though he's presently a corpse in the movies, and I'm not even sure what's up with him in the comics. Last I heard, Iron Man was still brain dead in a coma or something, and then his clone has been ousted by his brother.
Oh, well, I think I found access to...
And his clone's a protester now for clone rights. Which is funny given the Captain Marvel storyline before that involved her just slapping a bunch of dead clones everywhere.
I think I found access to the Jelly Shroom Caves, which we should probably go to soon.
That's good. We'll build the Cyclops and then we'll nip down into it.
Yeah. Building Cyclops first. Doing other stuff later.
But yeah, the Marvel cartoons have just been dreadful. So it's sad that... we never grabbed that PD. Did we ever explore this life pod? I think this might be one of those ones that we never explored because it was like, hey, look at this picture.
Leave.
Sorry, friend. I wish I could eat you.
Well, I have to exit. Yeah, I know.
Oxygen efficiency decreased. Integrating new PDA.
Anything else in here? Or maybe we just missed that one. No, I think we may have explored this.
I think we've explored here.
We just missed that PDA. We're going to have a quick look at the PDA and then we'll end the episode, I guess, because, the second part of this thing was... Again, we're getting good use of B. Bob's artwork in general with this series, but even more so with...
What the hell was that?
What the flip?
I think I just took a screenshot of the caves.
It's got a
looks
face.
kind of like a grumpy face.
Dead downloads, Aurora survivors. They're not survivors.
Life pod cruise. Right.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Why have we got all these passengers, by the way? Like, I thought the Aurora was supposed to be coming here anyway.
Yes.
I
I don't have an answer for you.
It's just weird.
I very much...
Also, again, what has torn through all these life pods? Our life pod never got touched.
We
These
landed,
life pods
to
are
be
lit-
fair, the place we landed is literally called the Safe Shallows. So, not that it's really that safe, because we've died more in the Safe Shallows.
Yeah, the gas
than
pods
any
keep
part
killing
of the
us.
map.
So yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll start off building up the Cyclops. Raph is having a fun time looking for lead.
I'm going to end my life.
With lead, hopefully, if you can find it. So, cheerio! Oh, and of course...
Lead!
And of course, like, comment, and subscribe. That's usually Raph's line, but he's too much thinking about lead.
I got the last piece of lead.
Yeah, jolly good.
Burn in hell.